call this regularly scheduled meeting of the Planning and Zoning Commission to order tonight at 5:33. Introduction of Planning Commission members and staff. To my far left, we have Matt Mitchell and Chad Zeal. To my right, we have Robert Grant. Absent this evening is Hal Hutchinson. We also have with us Jared Holbrook, our county attorney, Charmaine Reed, our deputy county attorney. We have Christy Turner, our planner, and new tonight we have Cameron Shaw, our administrative assistant. So we are all staffed up and ready to rock and roll tonight. This commission is an advisory board to the Natrona County Commissioners. Our decisions are subject to approval, conditional approval, denial, or modification by the Board of County Commissioners. For each application on the agenda, we'll hold an official public hearing. The hearings are recorded and there will be written minutes of this meeting. After the commission holds a public hearing, unless otherwise tabled or withdrawn, the Board of County Commissioners will hold another public hearing on this application. Tonight, everyone will have an opportunity to address the commission. First, those in favor of an application may address the commission, then those opposed to the application may address the commission. When the chair recognizes you, please come to the podium and clearly state your name and address before giving your comments. With that, I believe we can dive right into the agenda. Before we get into the agenda, I want to point out that item number 3 we did last month, or last time we met, so we'd like to strike that one from the agenda tonight. So we called the meeting to order. Let's now join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. With that, the next item on the agenda is the approval of the January 10th meeting minutes. Did everyone get a chance to look at those? Anybody have any modifications? Hearing none, can I get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve the January 10th, 2023 minutes.
I second.
Is there any discussion on the item? Hearing none, all those in favor? Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion passes unanimous. I also voted aye. So the next item on the agenda is the request MS 22-6, a request by Susan M. Masterson for the approval of the preliminary plat of the Mountain Edge Major Subdivision consisting 4 lots on a parcel located on a parcel of approximately 42.18 acres in the Mountain Residential MR1 zoning district. Parcel located in and being a portion of Lot 4, Section 4, and a portion of Lot 1, Section 5, Township 32 North, Range 79 West of the 6th Principal Meridian, Natrona County, Wyoming. The property is currently accessed from West Fork Road. I now declare the public hearing open. Staff, do we have a report?
So this is a request by Susan B. Masterson for a preliminary plat of Mountain's Edge. It's going to consist of 4 lots on a parcel approximately 42.176 acres in Mountain Residential. The property is on the east side of Casper Mountain Road at the base of the mountain. Minimum lot size in MR1 is 10 acres. Adjacent land use is all MR1. The water source will be private wells and private septic. Classification or criteria for approval. The subdivision is consistent with the Natrona County Development Plan and the Natrona County Zoning Resolution. It's in compliance with the zoning resolution as they are 10-acre lots. It is the intent of MR1 to establish protected areas for low density and accessory agricultural uses in accordance with the 2022 Casper Mountain Land Use Plan. The proposed mountain edge is located within the residential designation on that future land use plan that was in the 2022 Casper Land Use Plan. Mountain's Edge Major Subdivision is in conformance with the general provisions and subdivision design standards of the 2013 Natrona subdivision regulations. The proposed Mountain's Edge Major Subdivision will have individual wells or hauled water, and individual septic systems. The number 5 is the applicant has provided evidence to show all areas of the proposed subdivision which may involve soil or topographical conditions presenting hazards or requiring special precautions have been identified by the applicant, and the proposed uses of the areas are compatible with such conditions. As you can see from our additional plat this month, we have identified the areas where there is a 25% steep slope on those plats, and there is area for development outside of those areas. Mountain's Edge Major Subdivision will be within the Natrona County Sheriff's jurisdiction and will require no new additional services. Mountain's Edge Major Subdivision uses will be agricultural and residential. There will be no detriment to the health, safety, and general welfare of the inhabitants of the area and the county. Maintenance of West Fork Road is included in covenants for Mountain Edge's Major Subdivision and the neighboring subdivision of Casper View. Instrument numbers 543056 and 46322. Therefore, an improvement in service district will not be required for this subdivision. Most of the systems are in place and no financial guarantee is needed from the developer. Staff has received the following comments. Road and Bridge commented that they see no significant impact with this subdivision. The Health Department reviewed the subdivision for suitability and stated that small wastewater systems are possible but may require a specialized design for the conditions. The State Engineer's Office responded that the subdivider has addressed the minimum requirements. The Natrona County Conservation District commented on the slope and soil types. Additionally, erosion control and sediment risk also needs to be addressed at the time of development, as the runoff rate would be high. There are no identified flooding issues. A copy of the covenants have been submitted to the planning office. As of the date of this report, staff has not received any written comments in regards to the subdivision, and staff sent notices to 44 neighbors. Staff proposes that the Planning and Zoning Commission enter a motion and vote to recommend approval or denial of the requested subdivision by the Board of County Commissioners. Should the Planning and Zoning Commission vote to approve the requested major subdivision, staff has no additional conditions for this project.
Any questions of Christy and her staff report?
It looks like West Fork Road will access each property.
That is correct.
Any other questions? I guess I had one. Had we received any other comments since the staff report?
Hal Hutchinson sent his comments in stating that he's visited the site and considered the staff's written review and has not identified any issues that would cause doubt to the viability of the proposed plat.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for the staff report. Now we'll call anyone that wishes to speak in favor of the public hearing to come forward and speak tonight.
I'm in favor of it, it's my plat.
Please come on up and tell us all about it.
My name's Paul Swenson. I'm with WLC, I'm the surveyor of the plat, and I just want to say I hope it goes through, okay? It looks like a good project to me.
Yeah.
So,
Wonderful. Thank you for your comments.
okay.
Would anyone else like to speak in favor of the plat?
I'm John Lichty, 1000 Stafford, agent with Remax the Group, and I've been working with Sue and John Masterson on the subdivision and the purchase of the property. Just for further explanation on density, they are planning to retain Lot 3 for their own use, and they own another parcel south of the road. So they're planning on just selling 3 of the 10-acre parcels, so it should be even less dense than what we have currently planned for that area. Happy to answer any questions that the board has. I think it's a good project and looks like it'll make great use and lots of interest in the project so far.
Any other questions of him? Thank you.
Thank you.
Seeing how we've now had both people in the audience speak in favor, we'll move on. Anybody in opposition? And with no one else in here, I won't call it twice or 3 times. So with that, I'll close the public hearing. Any further conversation among us?
I don't see any issues with it.
See any issues at all with it?
Well, with that, do we have a motion?
Okay, I'd motion to approve. Note that the Planning and Zoning Commission has considered all relevant factors, including but not limited to those set forth in 2013 subdivision regulation of Natrona County, and find that the major subdivision meets the general standards required. On that basis, I move to approve MS 22-8 with a due pass recommendation to the Board of County Commissioners.
I'll second the motion.
We have a motion and a second on the table. Any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll call the question. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes unanimous. Well, with that, it progresses to the Board of County Commissioners meeting. When would that be?
If it is accepted by Michelle, it would be next week.
Wow. Well, I'm sure staff will be in contact, so thanks a lot. Well, we didn't have any old business. Public comment, did anyone have any public comment they'd like to share with us this evening? Hearing none, look for a motion to adjourn.
I move to adjourn the meeting on May 9th of the Planning and Zoning Commission.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes unanimous.